I wish I could play the banjo. Hey everybody, it's the old sports editor, Ronnie Gallagher. And it is raining out here, and I'm usually out roaming the county. Tonight I'm going inside because April showers has given the sports editor more power. The Post is in here. We're going to meet our loyal customers. We're going to eat. We got free tote bags, free seeds, free rain gauges. We're going to need those rain gauges. Let's go in and meet some of the people who buy the Salisbury Post. Quick! As you can see, Carl has found Chris Kroll over there. He's showing him how to use and sign up for the Advantage. And that's what I was going to ask you, why you like the Post so much.
That's the main thing. The local news. I like to keep up with what's going on around here.
There he is, Carl, a great guy and a subscriber. Okay, the old sports editor has found one face you might not know, Brian Tant. He's the business manager of the Post. Now, how long have you been here?
A couple of years now, Ronnie.
And how much do you love the sports?
Oh, I love the sports, especially your stuff is great.
Let me get some money out of here. Hey, what do you think about the Advantage rewards? And
well, I think it's a good opportunity for us to have a program where we can thank our members and appreciate their relationship with us and try to give a little bit back to them in addition to what we give them every day in the good stories and everything that we offer and advertisements and everything that we try to provide.
Yeah. Well, LeBron, just keep up the good work, and I just thought everybody should know who you are.
Well, it's a great opportunity to say hello to everybody, and I appreciate that opportunity.
Okay, Brian. All right, the old sports editor's caught up with Rodney Kress. Now, as a sports editor, we know Rodney Kress. He was all county, all conference, and just about everything. He was down at South Rowan in '66. What is it about the Post you like the most?
Well, it involves people that I know. You know, stories of people, and because I'm a veteran advocate, you know, their Post has been very generous about doing veteran stories. So I'm very appreciative that they run these stories because we just can't thank veterans enough for what they do. And the Post does an excellent job on covering this, and I really do appreciate that.
Well, we couldn't do it without subscribers like you. Rodney Kress, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, the old sports editor has found Carolyn File. Now, Carolyn, how long have you gotten the Post?
Oh, gosh, many years, probably at least 40-some years.
Wow. Can you remember when you first started getting it, what was going on around here?
Oh, I don't know about that, but it's been quite a few years, so I can't remember back that far.
Now, tell me one important question. Do you ever read the sports?
No.
Next. No, I'm joking. Carolyn, now what do you like best about the Post?
Well, I guess just the reading the front page, and I like the yard sales. I like to go to yard sales, so I enjoy the classifieds. I always look over them, you know, and of course the obituaries. Sure. And I glance at the sports, but you know, it's we don't. You know, I'm not a real big sports fan.
Well, you start reading and you'll become one. Carolyn, thanks for getting the Post.
Well, you're welcome.
Okay, the old sports editor has run into David Clay. Now, David, you said you've been getting the paper since 1952?
That's correct. The sports, they do the most widely spread deal for the local schools, high schools in Catawba and Livingstone, of any local paper. They're just excellent.
Let me just say, I love this guy, and he loves the sports, and we love you for being a subscriber, Dave. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it, and I appreciate the barbecue, and especially the Chihuahua.
That's right. Okay, the old sports editor is hooked up with Paul Baker. Now, you say you've been here since 1975?
That's correct.
And, did you start getting the Post immediately when you got here?
Well, as soon as we could. Actually, we took it a little bit before that because we were house hunting.
Okay. What do you like best about the newspaper?
Well, I never miss the Sudoku or the crossword puzzle. I try to take them at least every day so I can keep my mind working.
Yeah. And how do you do with the crosswords? Have you mastered that?
Pretty much. Yeah. I do them in ink.
Well, now that's a confident man with you. You do them in the ink. Well, Paul, thanks for being a subscriber.
Oh, you're more than welcome.
Okay, the old sports editor has finally found a good-looking face right here in Mary James. Now, who has, by the way, had her picture in the Post, right?
I don't want to admit it.
Okay, let's move on. Okay, now, Mary, how long have you been taking the Post?
We've been taking it since we moved here 9 years ago. And we love the Post. We love the Post. In fact, I mean, we do get the Post and the Charlotte Observer. But the Post is just my favorite because it's my town, and it's, you know, so often I know so many of the people in the paper. And even like when we've gone away maybe on vacation like we just did, I will have all the papers saved. I don't have the Charlotte Observer saved. You know, I donate them to like education, but I've got to have those Salisbury Posts, and they end up sort of piling up. And even now, I'm sort of weeding my way through one extra paper at a time.
That's great. I imagine that you will get the Post forever.
We will. Well, until they take me out by my feet out of our house. Is that what you mean?
Well, you heard it here. Mary James, thanks for being a subscriber.
Indeed, and thank you for all your work. It's a wonderful paper, and I think you do a great job of covering our local events.
Okay. Thanks. And Mary, I've got one more question. You love the Post. You love everything about it, and I'm sure you read the sports, right?
Uh-oh.
What does that mean?
That means that's maybe the only section I don't read. Ronnie, oh no.
Well,
But you know what? I promise I will now.
Okay, give me 5. Mary's is going to start reading the sports. Okay, Mary has gone to eat some food, but I found somebody who does like the sports section, DJ Whitfield. Now, you are now my most famous fan. I am a fan of yours.
Okay.
And tell us why you like the sports.
I like the sports. Well, first of all, I just like sports. And I really especially like the way the Post features our high school students throughout the whole county and gives them the publicity that they do. I think it's just wonderful for them.
Well, it makes a lot of good scrapbooks, doesn't it?
Well, you know, the kids deserve to be recognized for what they do.
Now, how long have you gotten the Post?
1956.
Wow, 1956. Can you remember what was going on around here in 1956?
No.
And you will continue to get the Post forever, right?
I will. I will. As long as I can sit in my chair and read, I will be reading the Post.
Well, see, that's the other thing I like about you, because I'm old school. You want the paper. You don't want to read it online.
No, I want to hold it in my hands.
That's right. But you know, now with the advantage, you can do both.
Right. That's true. But you can't cut out articles from online.
That's right. That's right. Well, DJ, I am now your biggest fan.
Thank you. I'm yours too.
Okay, great. Okay, I found the husband to DJ Whitfield. And she's your better half, right?
I guess that's right. Yes, it sure is. It sure is, yes.
But now, she was telling us how much she liked the Post. She says y'all been getting it since 1956?
That's correct. Wow. We got here in 1956, got the paper right away, and have enjoyed it ever since.
And what is it about the Post that you like the most?
Well, I'd say 2 things. First is that we live in a community, we care about each other, and that's news about each other, what's going on for different people. And secondly, when I was at mental health, it was very helpful to have the paper giving information out about, depression at Christmas and all these sorts of things. The paper Post was very helpful.
I was talking to DJ about being old school, how she likes to hold the paper like I do. And but do you ever look at the paper on the internet?
Yeah, well, we go to the beach sometime, and I take an iPad with me there or laptop. And but we have the persons who deliver our papers hold them for us when we get back, so that we can still catch up on other news. I like to see the obituaries to see if I'm losing any of my friends. When you get my age, you do that. Yeah, but when we get home, we go through it again, see what's going on.
Thanks for being a subscriber.
Well, thank you very much for the picnic. Very nice. Thank you for what you do.
Sure. Okay, the sports editors run into Bobby Martin. Now, Bobby, where do you live in the county?
Actually, I live here in Salisbury part-time and then part-time in Union Grove, North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Fiddlers Convention, can you play?
I've got a lot to do with that Fiddlers Convention.
But you're here tonight to kind of celebrate the Post and what it means to you. How long have you subscribed to the Post?
Probably about 30 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What do you like best about it?
I like the entertainment with sections in the Post for the weekend adventures and stuff like that.
And one good thing about coming here tonight is you get plenty of free barbecue.
Yeah, man. Salisbury's barbecue, cherry wine too.
That's right. You got to have that. Well, thanks for being a subscriber.
Thank you, Ronnie. Have a good day.
Okay. The old sports editor is rounded up Will Sandridge. And are you from Salisbury?
Well, I have been since 1991.
Yeah. And what do you like about the Post? I guess you've been getting it since then.
Well, the editorials by Elizabeth Cook are very good.
Sure.
And Then I always look forward to the letters to the editor, and then the general news.
Now, I see your lovely wife, Laura, over there. But you know, she says she don't want to be on camera with me.
Well, she's the reason I'm in Salisbury.
Oh, she is there now, though. Why is that?
Well, she was here.
Well, I tell you what, I appreciate both of you being subscribers to the Post.
Well, I look forward to the Post every morning.
You're doing great. We appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Well, that's it. The party's over. You know, we've really enjoyed spending time tonight with our Advantage members and all of our subscribers who showed up. It was a good crowd. We all had a good time. And, you know, we didn't get to meet all the subscribers, but I really wish you could have met everyone in the newsroom, because we all have a good time. We promote teamwork. We all work together, and we like writing for you. And as you go around the newsroom, it all starts with the lovely Elizabeth Cook, the even lovelier Greg Anderson. You know, you see Chris in editorial. You got John, the photographer, who's behind this camera right now, the best photographer in this state. And, you know, and as you go around the newsroom, you got editor Scott, you got Sylvia, Deidre, Andy. You've got the great columnist in Mark. You got Nathan, Siobhan, Emily, Carissa, Sarah. You go around to the guys laying the paper out, Paris, Andy, and Chuck. You got Lori Simerson over there. And then, of course, let's not forget the sports guys, Mike London and Ryan Bassesi. And we all love what we do, and we love writing for you. So keep reading. And until I roam again, this is the old sports editor, Ronnie Gallagher, saying, see ya.